Joe, Chris, Small, and Sizzle. Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle. Mike's hair dynamite. Joe might start a fight. Ain't a problem Chris can't fix. Sizzle's the shit. Maul bench the whole rack. Sports talk and stats till the day that we die. Fly, Eagles fly, win, lose, tie, draw. Pass the bros the ball. Forget what you heard, we in the house with the bros on birds. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. They got it. We in miles with the bros on birds. Let's go. Get the blow in your whistle, Real sports talk, y'all. Get the blow in your whistle,
Super Bowl champ is determined. Old OC gone. New OC inbound. Offensive line coach gone. New offensive line coach in. We got a new tight ends coach and a new run game coordinator. All that happened in a matter of 2 weeks, and we're here to talk about it. Chris is here. What's up, sir?
Hey, guess who's still here, too? A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown
is still here.
And reported that he really wants to be here, and this is home, and he loves it here.
I believe everything he says.
After he asked for 3 trades.
But feeling good today. But it does feel like we're not champions anymore, because that is reality. That has set in.
Joe is here.
You know who's not here? Jared McCain. Sixers traded him. We had a bad week. Not this week, but last week, boys, was like one of the worst weeks.
Yeah.
Ever.
And Jamal's here. Hello, sir. No, who's not here? Paul.
Yeah.
No sizzle.
No sizzle.
Or Bader.
And Harrison Bader, too. He's not here either.
He's not here either. So, we had a real, coming back down to earth couple weeks. You know, we were riding a high of a decent a team in baseball that, we thought was going to be good. And then we're going to make some trades.
But they're going to be good.
Well, but do we think
they're going to do exactly what they did?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They're not winning the World Series, and that's the goal, right? That's because they're going to do exactly. Actually, I think they got worse.
Here.
Nick I don't think they got worse. I think that they're right where they were last year. They're going to be a team that's going to be fighting for a playoff. I mean, they're going to be fighting for a playoff spot this year because I can't think that the Mets are just going to be this hapless like forever, what they're doing. And the Braves have, retooled a bit, and they're going to be back. So the Phillies could find themselves fighting for a second wild card spot if it pans out in Atlanta and the Mets. But
on a side note, the mic is hot, so I can't wait to hear if something goes down. But I agree with you, Joe, on that one, except for the fact of they did nothing, right? They have done nothing this offseason, and
they re-signed Kyle Schwarber.
Nothing. They've done nothing to get better. The only thing I could say is they have Johan Duran for a full season. That's good. That's good.
Look, they're going to be a good team. They're going to be a good team. They're going to win more than 90 games. They'll be pretty good. Yeah. They'll be one. It wouldn't surprise me if they were one of the top 5 best teams in the National League or in baseball, but they don't have enough to get through the Dodgers. They just don't. And if we're splitting hairs over paying Harrison Bader $15 million to play left field for us every day, what are we even doing? We're not in that league with the rest of these teams that just splash money like that. And it's not just us; it's the Yankees too. Because you look at what the Yankees did. The Yankees weren't in play for any of these guys really. It's these teams that they don't care how much it costs. They don't care what the luxury tax is. They're just going to – and it's mainly the Dodgers. They've kind of reshaped pretty much how Major League Baseball is. And after the season, there is going to be a lockout.
There's going to be a lockout.
And there has to be a hard salary cap in Major League Baseball. I don't see any other way around it. The luxury tax thing doesn't work when you have money that Clear Lake Capital has. It doesn't matter. Just pay it because the asset's going to appreciate so much more. Like they bought the Dodgers for like $3 billion. When they sell it, they're going to get like $10 billion or whatever. It's,
it's like they can literally capitalize expenses. Like it's like an asset to your point where.
Right.
You think about it though. You talk about the Dodgers. What's their payroll right now? $400 million.
$400 million.
Yeah, call $400 million. I mean, the Phillies are at 311, so it's not like they're not spending. We're the fourth overall.
Yeah, and I might be wrong, but the Dodgers payroll in actuality is higher than that because they deferred the deal with Ohtani and Yamamoto.
Yeah, there's
that
probably
money's
some
all
there.
deferred.
Yeah, there's probably a little bit there.
Jesus, it's crazy.
No, they're not. Middleton owns,
90
Middleton
90
Tobacco,
bills a
Phillies
shitload of
Blunts,
money,
he owns
though.
that stuff. That's not private equity. Private equity is another level.
They got
It's a bunch of billionaires that are in a gang, and they use all their money together
Joe,
to make shit happen.
I gotta say,
Dude, I'm in private equity world right now, and like it's exactly that. So put it this way: they're finding places to put their money. I'm again, this is
I
going
can't
down.
decide whether
They are
they're
putting
trying to
money
do,
in
like,
like
a soft
lawsuit
reset
things to
while
like.
still trying
They
to
have
pay for
found
the World
ways
Series.
that if you
Like, they
can
got a
sue
lot
the
of
right
young
person for
talent
the right
coming up.
thing, you can make money on this. So they're
I don't know,
dumping
man.
money in that.
You
Like
kind of
it's
made me see it a
backing
different
all
way.
the
Like they're
lawsuits
just
to
not
make it
in
happen.
that.
It is
mega money group.
wild when they have cash to spend. They want to spend it, and worst thing for private equity is to sit on money. They need to spend it, and that's why you're seeing it spend.
It's like the old trick where it's like the private equity company sues a company, the insurance company has to pay the claim, the insurance company goes out of business, then with the claim money the private equity company buys the insurance company and the company they just sued, and then they fucking chop it all up and sell off all the assets.
But hey,
That's how
with
you
all
make
that-
money in America.
I heard that it's in the file somewhere. You get a game plan there.
But all
Yeah, that's what we got.
Schwarbaum, baby. I'm actually happy Schwarber's back though. Like I got no hate on that guy.
It's not a bad move.
all right, well they went from they signed Schwarber, so they get an F plus.
Yeah,
You almost passed the course.
What was that?
So you almost passed the course.
Yeah, exactly. Almost. You're almost at a D minus. But in football news, let's kick that off and start the beginning of our show with some football. We have a new OC. We have a new OC, Jamal. Tell us about our new OC.
He's exciting. Ooh, we do have a new OC. So, the Eagles have hired Sean Mannion as their offensive coordinator. The team announced, I guess it's been a little bit now. So Tim McMahon is
You're good.
this is good.
reporting on the
This is
fact
good radio.
Read-
This is
read
good
it.
radio.
Were you reading Nick's
he's
quote?
coached for about
You
2
can read a quote.
years.
This is from Nick,
breaking
this is from Nick Sirianni.
as an offensive assistant for the Green Bay Packers in 2024 before being promoted to quarterbacks coach this past season. So as per Manning, it was quickly apparent So I don't know how to feel about Mr. Mannion. I was starting to read a quote, right? I thought that Sean Mannion was the one who said it, but he did not. Can we cut this part?
I got an opinion on this one. So
Do you mind if I just-
when
can I
when I was
restart?
last on the show a couple weeks ago, and we didn't have the new OC, I said this was going to be
So
the worst OC for
it was
us.
quickly apparent. in
The
favor of
reason I
Sean
said that was going to
he
be
is a
because
bright young coach with
if we
tremendous
decided
future
to get
ahead of
Sean,
him
he's an idiot, right? So this
I
guy was
impressed by his
this guy.
systematic
So wait, who's an idiot? Sean's an idiot? Or
Yeah,
the
yeah,
team's
yeah.
an idiot?
Well, because in my
Eagles head coach Nick
reasoning
Sirianni
was
said in a statement.
the Eagles weren't going to change anything. Howie
How do
was
you
going to
guys feel
run
about
this ship how he wants to run it, and everyone that was coming in was like, "I'm going to bring my own system in. I want to do what I want to do, and I need flexibility here." And that's not our MO. Like that's not what we've done. So they're going to hire some poor sap that doesn't know any better. And I was like, Sean's the target. I guarantee if they bring him in, they're not going to let him do anything. Well, they hired him. And then the next piece, not to get too far ahead, but like they are kind of letting him do his own thing a little bit. So that changed my opinion on it. So my logic was they were hiring this guy just to be a, you're going to.
You thought he was just going to be like,
taking
you're the next
bullet.
scapegoat. Yeah.
You're taking the bullet, brother. But it's kind of, this one's different. This is not the Howie track record that I've seen. So that's where I'm like, makes me think a little bit on it.
Well, I mean, he's been in the league for 11 years, but 9 of them were as a backup quarterback. Like, that's where his majority comes from. Maybe it's not 9. Maybe it's a little less than that, right? I think he had 2 years in Green Bay, and then he had didn't he have one more year as a Gopher.
So
or
real quick,
something
I want to
in
read one more thing that Nick
coaching
said
ranks.
about him.
But the majority of the time,
Sean's
been
11 years in the
as a
NFL.
backup.
Have
Which,
provided
okay,
him
that's
with
awesome.
great
I mean, that's
opportunity to
awesome
learn
that he
from
has
and
the
grow
quarterback,
alongside some of the best
background.
coaches
Maybe
in
that
the
helps
game.
Jalen.
As a
I
result,
was kind of in the same boat as
he
Chris.
has a
I
wealth
thought
of
this is
knowledge
going to be a
and
hire. It was just
experience
like,
that will
okay.
be invaluable
But when I
to our
first saw
team
this
moving
hire, I
forward.
think I said
Does that sound like smoke, or you
What do
really think he
guys
really
hear?
believes that?
I don't think this is a reflection of Nick, because if they didn't want Nick, they would have hired somebody that could replace him or that would be calling plays with their own system from the jump. I'm a little confused now, but that's what I thought then, that they're bringing in somebody that's just going to work with Jalen. And they think I put this hire as we're going to fix Jalen or he's out.
Yeah, 9
type
years.
Of hire.
I think there's
agree.
probably a little bit of truth to that. But what I'm getting from both of you guys is kind of at first you thought they sit him down and said, listen, this is Nick's offense, and it really does work. It's just the last guy just didn't execute the plan the right way. So we just need someone to execute the plan the right way. And then with Stoutland leaving and all and that kind of stuff, it makes me and I thought that initially too, but the fact that the offensive line coach, and we were all kind of thinking, I think on the last episode we talked about it a little bit, like this guy comes with the package, and that might not sit well with some of the higher candidates that they wanted to hire. But they went ahead, and I guess they had a conversation with Stoutland, and
but that's I know that's our next story is about Stoutland's replacement.
Well,
I guess we could talk about Stoutland
Real quick though, do you think Stoutland, how this season went? Because the story that came out about Stoutland was that they demoted the running game from him, right? Like
that Howie and Jeff removed the running game from him.
Yeah, which would be. So I'm a big believer, and you can't let you got to let the coach, right? And you kind of have commander in chief. You got to let that stuff kind of fall in line. So I don't know how much weight to put into that. So then is that we're just going to rip the Band-Aid off, and it really was the coaching staff was the issue? You really had that much of a rift in the locker room here?
Maybe. I mean, well, first off,
yeah,
but first to go back to what you just said,
but on the
about letting
coaching staff, though,
I think so. But letting the coaches coach, what does that do to Nick? Does Nick now have a chip on his shoulder? Like, fuck this organization. I didn't want to demote him, but you made me.
Well,
because that's the rumor. The rumor is Nick didn't want to take it away from him, but that Jeff and Howie forced him to do it. Like, is that just smoke?
I think it's right that they took it. But the team couldn't run the fucking ball last year.
And I'm getting there too. I agree. Now, that's where I was going to Chris's point, like about the coach. I think the coaching staff was abysmal. And I said it before. I didn't put it all on fucking Patullo because the offensive line looked fucking horrible. We couldn't run the ball from like week one. It wasn't like it was something new. It was from the jump. So was Stoutland just like, hey, maybe you're a little past your time, man?
Could be. I mean, I'm not going to say he's a bad coach.
Not at all.
Someone posted something of all the players that were like Pro Bowlers under him, and it's like 25 guys or something.
That's
crazy.
a lot.
They made Pro Bowlers. It's probably less than that, but it's a long list, and there's Hall of Famers on that list. And we've seen it with Andy Reid. He was our coach. He had, regardless what you think of him, he had success here. He did. Not the success that the city wanted or that the team wanted in the end. He was here for a long time, and he had a bad season. Toward the end, a couple of bad seasons. They let him go.
But he
went to Kansas City and started a dynasty.
It's the same thing with Harbaugh. It was just a guy that I work with from Baltimore, big Baltimore fan, and he even said, he was like, look, I liked Harbaugh. He did a lot for us, but it's just time. We need something new, and that's what we needed.
Right.
They're talking three of them. They're talking Lane Johnson, Landon Dickerson, and fucking Juergens might retire because of the injury.
Yeah, that's going to be terrible.
But the shittiest of the linemen wasn't either of any of them. It was Mailata. Mailata was horrible, and he wasn't hurt.
Well, we got to be fair though. That line was cooked this year. Like Landon Dickerson might retire. He's so fucked up with his back and everything. And Lane Johnson, it's probably over for him for multiple reasons.
Yeah.
I feel like it's such it's like a chain link type situation.
Yeah.
Where,
We finally told him to stop trying.
If some of the
to
links are weak, it can make the other ones look even worse.
And
he probably
I want to know who the coach
somebody
was
did
that told him to
everyone
stop
else is in
because
position.
he did it
and
for a
he was
year
just
and a half.
completely
and
fucking exposed.
I mentioned
like
it.
I mean,
Probably.
earlier
He
in
lacks
the season. Like,
he
he
lacks
needs to stop
football
doing
knowledge
that.
compared
It was
to
the players'
everyone else on
lounge.
that line.
It was the
There's no
players'
getting around
lounge.
that.
It was his
I
time
don't
at
care
WIP
how physically
that helped
talented
him
that he is.
develop his
He just
skill
started
there.
playing football. He might struggle out there
But
without
back
without
to Chris's
true
point,
veterans.
yeah, I don't think
or
this
at least
kid's
like
in
really,
here
really,
anymore.
really
yeah, he's a kid
savvy,
than all of us, right? He's
like
only
strong
30,
lineman.
2 years old or some shit.
Oh wow.
33. I don't think he's in here now just to take this to be the scapegoat. They're letting him run because the day after he came in, Stoutland was announced. Like 2 days later, Stoutland was announced he's going out because they told him he couldn't retain run game coordinator. And within like 4 hours, the new run game coordinator was hired, and he was from Green Bay.
This is the right move, though. Like, I didn't expect this move at all. I didn't expect them to blow it up like this, but this is the right move, especially for how bad our offense was. To blow it up from a coaching staff perspective, because Howie's huge on you got to get the right player. He wants the best players. I don't think anyone can argue. Like, we had a great offense player wise. Like AJ, as much as I gave him shit this whole last year, he's a great wide receiver. Like, we have Saquon Barkley, you've got Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts. You got a great offense, and this team was abysmal. I can't believe they ripped the Band-Aid off, and they're going fresh.
Yeah, and I mean, Joe, go ahead. I mean, you might as well go forward to talk about like who's the new offensive line coach that they've hired.
So my buddy Kevin Kincaid over at Crossing Broad had a post. I wouldn't call it an article because it's pretty short. Never heard of this dude the Eagles hired, but I love the move. And the Eagles are hiring Chris Cooper as their offensive line coach. Sources tell the insiders. Cooper spent the last 4 seasons in the same role in Minnesota where he crossed paths with new Eagles OC Sean Mannion. Now they're teaming up in Philly. And he goes on to say, apparently he was a little bit of background on him. He was apparently a guard for the Broncos from 06 to 13. Then he started coaching at Columbine High School in 2015.
Wait,
yes.
Columbine?
That Columbine?
Yes, that Columbine. Had assistant O-line stints with the Dolphins and Broncos before landing the job under Kevin O'Connell as his O-line coach.
So, but wait, he was in the Dolphins and the Broncos on Fangio's staff.
Yeah, he was on Fangio's staff with the Dolphins.
Okay.
Couldn't tell you a single thing about this guy, and it doesn't matter anyway. Andy Reid, Doug Peterson, and Nick Cipriani were not sexy hires, and look how they all turned out. Fits, right? Rings true. Unfortunately, this dude has the distinction of replacing Jeff Stoutland, which is tough, but we all wanted changes on the offensive side of the ball, and we got changes. So this is what change looks like, guys. You bring a new guy in, you tell him he can run it. He's going to run it.
That's what you're supposed to do.
He makes a good point. Like, do you remember Stoutland being hired? Stoutland was hired right after the Juan Castillo.
Yeah, he
debacle.
brings that.
Oh, wow.
The rest of it, it says it's funny to go back 13 years and try to remember the reaction to Stoutland's hiring. I don't remember much other than Stoutland having Alabama on his resume and people being satisfied with that. It's not like it was some big deal anyway. The hiring of an offensive line coach, for context, this was shortly after the failed Dream Team season and Big Red's disastrous final year, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
He replaced Howard Mudd.
Yeah,
I remember that
Howard
guy.
Mudd, who was a defensive line coach or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of like, I think in the beginning I was a little like, I don't know about this offensive coordinator, but now I'm kind of like, if they're allowing him just to go full fucking bore,
Yeah.
maybe it's what we need, and maybe it's time. Like, I mean, I still believe what we said before. This is the year that Jalen and Nick are both on the hot seat, right? Like,
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
if it's not,
Whoa.
after the
Jalen?
hire,
Did you not see Jalen at the Super Bowl?
throw that ball?
I mean, my favorite thing, not to go too far, legend has it that before he threw that ball at the Olympics, he rolled to the right for no reason. Oh, that one's brilliant. That was some caller. That was good.
At least he didn't go to his left, and some fucking figure skater would have tackled him from behind. We love you, Jalen.
To go on that, are the pros playing in the flag football league in the Olympics?
In the Olympics?
So far, I've heard.
Oh,
I
yeah,
haven't
they're
heard anything to the
guaranteed.
contrary.
Guaranteed
I mean,
they
I
will
assumed if Jalen's the spokesman for it, like, there's pros playing, right? That's not this
Yeah.
summer. That's next summer.
Yeah,
Next
you're
summer,
gonna
yeah.
see shit like AJ Brown pulling down his 5th touchdown while an Italian cab driver tries to cover him. Yeah.
Italian cab. Dude, that
Really?
I want the background stories of every like other country's
They're
player.
going to be like gym teachers and cab drivers, chefs, CrossFit instructor. Like it's going to be like guys who are. It's going to be guys who are in shape. They probably played soccer.
Oh, like the beginning of the end. Yo, when the pros start playing in the
fast.
fucking basketball,
they're all going to be like
crazy.
5'9". If you've ever been to Europe, like every guy's like 5'9", and they're just not going to. They're not going to stack up to like our dudes. Our fucking dudes. They're not going to
take personal offense to that comment. Breaking news.
Breaking news.
What happened?
Cooper DeJean was seen leaving a Super Bowl party last night with a woman that was not WWE superstar Nikki Bella.
Oh, that is
casual.
breaking news.
Via the NY Post.
Oh.
No way.
Yeah. She was like, is that for the way the Eagles aren't in the Super Bowl or for something? And her sister was like, I think they're saying Coop.
Yeah, you can't.
Maybe
He
Cooper
ain't playing out
DeJean
here.
isn't old enough to realize wrestling isn't real. And he saw that and got mad. He's like, "Fuck you, bitch!
Yo,
I'm not
she did-
returning
she
your
kinda-
calls or
she
nothing."
I hope he
This.
did. I hope that's exactly
Really?
how he
Like,
took
she was
it.
there for raw.
There we
She gotta
go.
Play that shit off.
Can you
but
make
she
that
kinda
bigger? I
dissed
can't
Philly a
see
little
shit.
bit.
I could spotlight it. Can you see that? It's about as big as I can get it.
That's what she
But
said.
that's her. Yeah, that is what she said.
Yeah, she's like, chill, bitch.
I
They're
can't see
trying to
it, that's
fucking
why.
big you up.
Oh no, I can see it now.
There you go. That's who it is.
He definitely has a type.
Yeah, brah, clearly.
Is that
He
Brady?
has a type.
Nice freak.
Legendary move. Girl
So,
looks
but-
like your sister.
But we do have the new offensive or their O-line coach. The only thing I'm a little concerned about with him is Minnesota just after 4 years just let him go.
Oh my god, yeah, it'll be wild. You talk shit on Philly.
He's been doing a job
Fuck
for
your
4 years, and now they're just like, all
They
right, we're
just
done.
let the Super Bowl
So
winning
what? She's not
quarterback
really-
go last year
That
after
is
14
awesome.
wins.
That
So
is nuts.
That's true. That is true. What other Eagles news we have? Oh, Chris, you have an article from SI.com.
I do.
Yes.
All right, SI.com. Eagles predicted to draft Jalen Hurts' new best friend. All right, so this is from Patrick, what's that, McAvoy?
McAvoy.
Eagles need to figure out the tight end position. Number 23, Philadelphia Eagles,
Yeah,
Kenyon, tight end,
they're not
Oregon.
very good decision.
Baumgartner.
And
Vote.
Jan Sadiq.
Kenyon Sadiq. This feels too perfect, so it probably won't happen. It wouldn't surprise me to see a team in the top 20, maybe even top 15, pull the trigger on Sadiq, whose potential as a three-down scheme-proof playmaking tight end is elite. He could become Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley's new best friend. At this time of the year, you're going to see mock drafts all over the place. It's much easier to project draft picks than it is to actually make them. On draft night, there will be variables that no one currently sees coming. All right, so we get it here. So let's talk about Mr. Sadiq here. 6'3", 245, 21 years old. Solid and athletic tight end size. Not the tallest at the position, but well proportioned, both in line to move for tight end roles. So the guy is an athlete. Simple as that. I can't get much further in this because I don't want a tight end with our first pick. Like, I can't get any further in this article from the standpoint I like the idea of having him, but not on the first pick. I don't know, but what do you guys think?
I think that in order for the Eagles to be able to draft him at number 23, he has to have a really bad combine. I think that if not, he's going to go before 20, and the Eagles, if they have the opportunity to move up to like 15 or 18 or somewhere 15 to 20 to get him, I think they should do that, because I think this guy, I saw him play at Oregon a few times this year. He's dynamic. He's
This is
closer
the
to-
guy from Oregon? Yeah, he's legit. I do remember him
He's
now.
closer to a wide receiver than he is a tight end, but he also is. He was a good decent run blocker in college. He's got to get a little bit more muscle, functional strength to probably be a competent blocker in the NFL. But as far as playmaking ability, he's better than Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert's pretty good. This guy's better. He would have, I believe, on this team, he would have impact similar to what's his face did for the Raiders this year. Who's the kid that the Raiders drafted? The tight end.
Bauer.
Brock Bowers. I think he's that good. This dude is that good.
But hold on, he's that good. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I graduated high school
Rhythmic
before he
ball
was
player.
born. But like if we don't have an O line, we're not throwing the ball.
You have to throw the ball to tight ends if your O-line's bad. You don't have time.
Brock Bowers.
Yeah, that's going to be your out. Either the running back or the tight end, right?
Yeah. All right. So you couldn't
So
make
that would be. I mean, think about all the times Carson Wentz threw to fucking Zach Ertz.
He's too good to pass up. That's why I put it in here. He's too big. He's too good to pass up. And if he has like a monster, like combine, he's going to be a top 15 pick. Like I'm not saying top 10, but he'll be a 10 to 15 guy. Yeah.
Now, do we trade up to get him then?
If it's like 15 and he's still not gone, I would trade up. I would try to trade up to 15. He's that good.
Wow. Yeah, we need somebody, right? Goddard's
Travis Kelce. I think
What?
he
Comparable?
can impact a game like Travis Kelce.
Oh, then yeah, I
big.
would totally trade for him then. Or
You know what else has an impact to the game?
Sam Boner Minute with Chris Reese.
In a minute.
I just want to spend a minute talking about how much UIP fucking took this segment.
Wow.
And now that I know he's in my area, what's that guy's name again? That douchebag?
Rhodes.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not saying names. We're not calling names.
I'm not calling names, but there's somebody who's in my local area that has mutual
I know.
friends that may have taken our Zamboner minute and then threw a terrible accent on it and turned it up to 11 with no substance. Now, I do wish the Flyers would turn it up to 11 and do something else. What the Flyers decided to do was
Brody.
shit the bed
Bros.
for the last, I don't know, month
That's
and a
part of that
Like-
shitty 2-week experiment we just did too.
They have shit the bed so hard. They are 13th overall in the Eastern Conference, and they've come back to reality. They just don't have enough to keep it together. I mean, they had a great first half of the season. They are just falling apart, and I was getting excited for like a playoff series just because it's been so long. Just to get, I know we weren't going to do anything, but we're in the land of mediocrity still. The Flyers, you've got I don't know if you guys have seen the drama with Rick Tocchet and Michkov, like
Calling out his fitness, his conditioning. And
so
then,
Michkov legit came into camp a fucking Russian fat slob. Like, and I'm
from what I
That's very
understand, that's pretty
on-brand
much.
for Russian
From what I
guys.
understand, Tocchet pretty much said that. Like, this
Yeah.
dude is not a professional.
he's not a professional. I mean, Michkov, seriously, if you watch the game and just watch him, he gets bodied off the puck. So he's not a big guy. Michkov he's a world talent, but I mean, not for nothing. They had to get
what
like
the
custom
hell?
or forget some sort of. He was
They
driving
had
some
to let
Lamborghini.
let his girdle out a little bit.
Like these guys had so many. He's a kid, and but now all of a sudden it's the old guard and Rick Tocchet's got to give him time. Got to give
Danny Briere's scramble to try to turn that around was fucking amazing.
But here we go. I said it when they hired Rick Tocchet. The old guy. It's the Flyers. They'll never change. They're so stupid. They'll never ever change. I just want one playoff series again in my lifetime, just so I can. I love playoff hockey, and I love the Flyer. They're terrible. So anyway, and fuck the other guy.
Can I ask you a question about Michkov? I don't know if
Yeah.
you'll know it or not. Does he stay here after the season, or does he go back to Russia?
No, he goes back. Well, I mean, I don't know if something will change this year, but he goes back home. Like he doesn't
not
stay here. He's not a States guy by any means.
It's
I
not
don't,
like a Bobrovsky where he's going to sit there and talk about his pretty dog.
well, I love
That
Bobrovsky.
was Bobrovsky.
I was
right?
I was an HVAC
Talked about how
tech.
sexy his dog was.
So like all the
Ilya
Flyers,
Bobrovsky.
he's the universe, Mr. Guy of the Universe. They all live in Haddonfield. Yeah, he's a great customer, by the way. Has a nice boiler system. You're welcome. But great customer. The
One is hard.
Brizgalov.
yeah,
That's what I meant.
Ilya,
Brizgalov.
Briz, Ilya. So
What the hell?
But anyway, yeah, the Flyers they just suck, and I can't stand the drama side
Yeah,
of things.
the word
That's the
is-
part I
is
can't stand.
humongous
We
big.
also had the drama with Cutter. When we did the trade for Cutter, and Zegras got his like
Really?
welcome home moment, and he'll never forget it. But
Brizgalov,
that was a
Brizgalov,
nice
right?
moment.
Oh, you said
that's
they were
it.
having drama with Cutter. I thought they were taking money from Qatar, like the other people. You know what they're saying that?
No, Cutter Gatui, whatever his name, Cutter Gautier or whatever the hell you say his last name. Fuck that guy
Flyers
too.
are taking money from Cutter.
And on that,
They're just taking money from that car.
I should have had this shitty fucking accent when I did it.
all right, it's the off season, so we go into the second half of the show.
Oh, no.
Come on, I was getting hyped.
RVD.
Here.
The whole effing show.
This is a very late 90s, early 2000, like,
Channel 18.
extreme
Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
Limp Bizkit.
I liked it better when they played, what's his name? Rob Zombie.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Until they got sued
That happens.
for infringement,
That happens.
which YouTube's probably going to demonetize this video now. Because they demonetized our last video for showing the WWF match.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to cut that out. We don't get paid as of this. Yeah, I got an email.
Yeah.
I got an email within like 15 minutes of it. Like the live feed went no issue, but then as soon as it posted as the show, like 15 minutes later, this episode's been demonetized due to copyright. Like WWE was like, "Yo, fuck them," because that's who reported it.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
We're gonna take your nickel.
What, did they just shoot you an email like, "Hey,
Fucking
you
Vince ain't even there anymore."
Oh, it's worse now.
Yeah,
Vince didn't really even know what the internet was, I don't think.
Wow.
I just grabbed it real quick. I didn't realize it wasn't the whole thing. But hey, if it was
Who were
real
you
big-
yelling at, Mike, when you had to jump off?
It was about a car issue with my daughter.
Well, that's probably why you're playing the Benoit music. You're getting mad about that.
I can't.
That's wrong. I was gonna say the song was short, like his family.
You got to cut that and just isolate your feed of you yelling, and then at the end just play the music, and that'll be our intro for the wrestling stuff.
That's great. I wonder if I can find the whole song. It's got to be.
You want me to read the story, or are you gonna?
Yeah, good.
Okay. Well.
So this is the first story, Joe. Go for it.
Yeah, so last night on Raw, it looks like Jimmy Uso was injured after a WWE Raw Tag Team match. And the latest episode of WWE Raw featured the World Tag Team Championship match between the Usos and the Alpha Academy, where Jimmy Uso appeared to suffer an injury. The February 9th episode of Raw from Rocket Arena in Cleveland had big matches and title implications, blah, blah, blah. Although the matchup might look a little bit unusual at first, Otis and Tozawa earned their shot by standing out in a wild four-way tag match. That was a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
That was in Philly 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So it appears he got hurt.
Yeah, I watched it live. It looked like he got kicked in the face. He was bleeding from his mouth.
Yeah.
But it didn't look like he was like injured. Like it didn't look like anything serious. But
Did you see after the match? Apparently, he made a comment how he believes in his brother, wants him back in the spotlight. The promo highlighted.
yeah, that he needs to. He said now it's time for you to go back and
Get a spot in the
qualify
elimination
for
chamber.
elimination chamber because I still see you as main event. I don't think it had anything to do with his injury. Like he was bleeding, but it was like in his jaw. I think he took a boot to the face. So
I think there's something else I think you guys are missing.
what?
His wife is coming up really on the home stretch of
Yeah,
her.
I said that baby.
So
yeah.
he's getting time off, and they're
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
use Jay to fill out the elimination chamber.
But again, like why? We've already proven multiple times now Jay can't handle it. Jay can't handle a single. Spotlight.
Was he hammered at the Rumble? Was it like
Jay's hammered at
about
every
to have
fucking
baby.
event. It seems like.
When you say he can't, what do you mean? Like I don't understand.
He's not.
What
a
are you
good,
looking for?
I'm looking like I don't want to like all right. As much as we all don't really like Cody Rhodes here, like I mean we like him for what he is, right? But he's a good champion. Like he holds the spotlight. He does the things you expect a champion to do. He can go a full fucking 15 minutes in a match. Jay can't. No, yeah, he's not a talent. He's an entrance.
Yeah, that's like so like there's a point where if you're the champ and you got it and you want to like turn a corner, You got to be able to take creative and
But you
run
don't like
with
Jay.
it.
You don't like
And,
Jay's
Jay don't
17-minute
know how to do
entrances.
that. Jay don't know how to run.
You don't
want to
yeet
he's
874 fucking
He's just
times.
there. Like he's just
I
the
don't
guy
think
that's
you
there.
guys are giving him enough credit.
I think we're giving him.
And I don't think that he's a person who should be in the title picture like constantly. But he got himself over. He was in the bloodline. He was one of the guys, you know what I mean? He was like not really a background figure because they were actually carrying the bloodline a lot of the time because Roman was like really, really part-time. You'd see him like 5 or 6 times a year, if that. But when he became a single, he is still really, really over with the younger kids. And that does mean something financially for the company. He sells a lot of merchandise. People get hyped up for his entrance. And the match is like, okay. But
That's 2 separate things, though.
we also had Hulk Hogan as a champion like years and years ago. We had the Ultimate Warrior. He's more like an Ultimate Warrior kind. Jey Uso is, like you said, he's an entrance. He's not a champion. He's an entrance. He's more, I look at him more as an attraction. And he does have credibility because he did win the belt once.
Yeah.
So I think they can use him in this capacity. I don't know if they'll ever put the belt on him again unless a lot of shit kind of goes sideways. But
I can get behind that, but I don't want to see him get a shot at the belt again.
you won't.
How's
You'll
that?
see him like this. Like he'll be one of the guys in the Elimination Chamber. He may take the pin. Who knows? Depending on who else is in there. But he's going to be, as a single, he'll be in the orbit of the main event just because of the attraction factor.
Well,
I agree with that.
Who do we have so far in Elimination Chamber? Was that part of one of the stories you have in here, Joe? No, I don't think you did.
No,
Elimination. We have Randy and we have
A lot of people like to create little vision boards and all that kind of crap. The vision board's in my head, and I see myself wearing that WWE Championship over and over and over again. So whether it happens to be Crown Jewel or sometime down the road, you will see that, and you will call me champ.
We do have LA Knight now officially in the Elimination Chamber, correct? Didn't he win last night? Yeah, give him a fucking push, man.
I say it all the time. Like, this has got to be it. This has got to be it with him. And here I am again. He's got to win Elimination Chamber. But, dude, I don't know if they're doing, because the thing with WrestleMania, they're not selling tickets like they were last year. I think it was sold out by this time last year.
Why can't he just?
And like
Jesus
I don't
Christ.
know if LA Knight versus Drew McIntyre, whoever the champion is, like if that moves the needle.
You don't think LA Knight versus Drew would be fucking amazing?
I don't think it moves the needle ticket wise.
Damn.
I don't think it moves the needle ticket wise.
I think that moves. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it moves it more than fucking Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre?
You're in the camp. This is the I'll use a stupid term, like the
those are two
normie world. Like
monsters in the ring.
You like the match. Are you gonna go?
I'm not in camp normal person. I think I get what you're saying.
Yeah, like you need that household name to sell tickets at this point.
Yeah, you're not like none of us here are average WWE fans.
Yeah, where's Paul when we fucking need him?
Like we're on a podcast right now. We're talking about WWE. We've transcended from that regular level. So
Randy
you might
Orton.
want to see LA Knight in the main event, but you know, little Johnny down the street who only watches wrestling 6 or 7 times a year, he's gonna watch WrestleMania.
Like I could see Randy Orton in it. I could see Randy Orton. They could do the how many belts championships has he had? 15. Is he?
Yeah, something like that.
So like but like I could see that coming around to try to get the Ric Flairs, and they're going to do a big story. Like
Johnny.
if they're that desperate, they're going to do some dumb shit like that. I don't want it. I don't think it makes sense at this time, but I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's how desperate they're going to get.
Have another one.
I think it wasn't as good as Philly the year before.
No, Philly was amazing.
Like
Well,
it was like
I
thought it was an okay show.
I got a question,
I don't think
though.
it was bad, but I didn't think it was a great show.
I feel like we
And
all
then I'm all
felt
little-
like last year's WrestleMania was pretty good, but
good.
it seemed like some of the
I don't want to like
No, yeah, definitely
for
not.
all the build up of the year before and everything, and then just like gone.
Well, the Rock
like,
kind of
that
flaked
shit
out with
away.
a fucking storyline.
I mean, that would have been incredible though if they did pay that off.
Yeah,
I can't even
that's what I'm
fight
saying.
that.
Remember,
Yeah, no, you're
because
right.
even after
No, you're
WrestleMania
right.
in Philly, he showed up the Raw the next night and did the whole bullshit with the watch. And it's like, well, what the fuck? We don't even know what he handed him. Actually,
He's gone.
we don't know if he handled. We still don't know to this day, right? Like,
Carnies.
His soul. And then that whole bullshit that just fucking fizzled out with the John Cena shit, which could have been really fucking good.
I like John Cena as a bad guy. I like that run. People didn't like it in general, like the internet.
Never paid it
I
off.
liked it in the beginning when they were doing the whole thing with The Rock and like he was going to be the shill for the fucking TKO, but then like it just kind of disappeared.
Yeah.
Like the fact that he pointed out the little German kid that was fucking crying.
was
Like I'm
amazing.
sure that kid was a plant, but that was fucking great.
I hope it wasn't. I hope it was real.
Yeah, exactly. I hope John is that good that he saw that kid and was like, and that kid right there.
Yeah, it was wild. Like wow.
Right, but the next big news, I think some other big news is top WWE talent reportedly out of action following surgery. It was reported over the weekend that Braun Breaker was
It's a heartbreak.
Yeah, was injured, but not injured during a match. He was injured, I think, during training.
Oh, I thought
while lifting, he had popped a hernia.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I mean, they billed it last night. They let Heyman talk about it, and Heyman said that, he was squatting more than any normal man should ever squat, and he had a hiatal hernia, which would take most people out.
Well,
It would be career-ending for most people, but Braun Breaker will be back.
That's awesome.
But he was cut short on Royal Rumble.
He was supposed to win the Rumble originally.
Is that what was that the news was?
That's been the talk on the street.
So
but he got hurt. So
That's why he came in number 1.
a new report from Wrestling Observer Daily Updated has revealed that Braun Breaker is out of action after undergoing surgery for a serious hernia. The news comes after the former Intercontinental Champ runs in
So
the
you think
men's
he was
Royal
hurt
Rumble
already?
match on the 31st, was cut short by a ringside attack from a masked man, leading to a quick elimination by Obafemi, who is a fucking god. Like, I love the great entrance, great intro. They're doing well.
He's my guy.
Breaker then made an early appearance on the Raw on the 2nd, enraged at what happened to him in Riyadh as he began tearing apart the ringside and throwing tables and stuff like that. And then last night,
It's crazy.
they paid the masked man off again because there was a rumor that it was Pierce, but Pierce was out at the ring, and the masked man showed up again and curb stomped Austin Theory during Austin Theory's match with in the fatal 4-way with Knight, him, and three-way Knight, him, and.
There's no way that this mask guy is Seth Rollins, right? They're not going to do that.
I don't know.
No, I think they're going to pay it off as Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I don't think it's physically him. I agree with Chris. I don't think it's physically him, but I think they're going to.
Like the last
gonna
time
be
that
him.
there's a thing, it's going to be him.
Yeah.
Then they did this with freaking
Would it be
Austin
time
Theory.
for
Austin
him?
Theory.
Like,
Didn't he
it's the
do
same
it
thing.
another time?
Great Grayson Waller.
Yeah. No.
Well, he was in Philly last week.
Like again,
On Raw.
it could have been him physically, but it's not going to be paid
Someone
off.
was saying it was his
It
old,
was a
who's
different
his old
person
partner. What's his
than
old partner's
in
name?
Rumble. The body was.
Yeah, there's no way
The
it's
physique
him,
was
right?
different, and you could see
cares
they did a
about
really
that?
good job of pulling everything real tight on that hoodie this week.
Well, now that they know that the El Grande Americano can get away with all that shit, like they got more. They've got a new.
really.
They have a new tool in the toolbox.
But so on that note, how amazing is it that the original Grande Americana is now legitimately a face and is completely over and gets a massive amounts of cheers when he comes out? Like
Yeah, he
this
got big
giant,
cheers in Philly.
this giant, massive racist like ICE propaganda, like walking billboard guy
How
that comes
dare you.
from the Gulf of Americana,
How
who they booed.
Dare you?
They booed
That
is
man
now
is-
over. No, I think it's amazing. That man's amazing. I like Gracia, and he's teaming with Javon Evans, and he kicked some ass last night.
That was great. So the one thing I will say about this last story, I put it in here, but it's from the Wrestling Observer, which is Dave Meltzer. So you got to take everything he says with a grain of salt. Because,
He's still around.
Yeah, he is saying wrong shit like at least once a week.
Sorry. I got a new favorite drop.
You got to play that when everybody's like crashing out and getting mad.
Yeah.
Rhythmic ball play.
Yeah.
Right? So I heard my kids upstairs screaming and yelling, all out of control.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so I agree with what you're saying, Joe. It is coming from Meltzer, so we got to take it with a little bit of But I do think he's hurt. It makes sense for why they took him out quick and why he came out with Philly flipping, like, you know, tables and shit like that. Because it was a weird opening. I think that when we were there, we were kind of like, what the fuck is going on? And then nothing else about that afterwards. Like, it was just like, oh, they threw him out.
I can almost see Vince McMahon, like, booking this stuff. Like, that's going on with the Vision and Braun Breaker right now.
Yeah, cut me
Just
off.
go out there and get mad. Destroy the tables.
What do you think it's some intern who found a
shit
book?
around.
Who found a diary?
Yeah.
Like Vince's 50th birthday book?
What are we gonna do? Hey Vince, what are we gonna do with the Vision and, you know, this and that? Put a man in a hood. Send him out there. Well,
He's
who's
like
it gonna be? I don't know yet. We'll
He's
figure
like
that out as we go.
Who's available right now?
He's like the Kathleen Kennedy of Star Wars. Put a chicken and make it.
Exactly. Yeah. Jesus.
You guys did see Triple H getting smoked after the event in Saudi Arabia, right? After
Yeah.
the Rumble?
This does feel
Yeah.
Vincy.
Oh my God, that was
It
horrible.
feels very
In the replay
Vince-like.
WWE, they took out all the crowd noise. Like if you saw that,
Yeah.
but
It
the
was
live thing, it was hilarious.
all those Mark crowds though. Like they're always trying to, you know, put some edge onto it. That didn't surprise me.
That hasn't happened at a WWE event in a long time.
Oh really? That level?
Because the WWE fans are very like friendly
Loyal.
to the promotion. They're not, you know what I mean? It's the internet wrestling community that's hypercritical. Like people are like, "Oh, wrestling's down." Blah blah
Really?
blah. It's not down, guys. It's down for us. It's not down for the rest
hold
of
on.
the world.
Did we get a confirm on the lights? Were they people or no people in the stands? Like
There
I've
were
seen
more,
so many conflicting things.
It didn't look
there
that.
And
were
I'll just
more
say
people-
this.
Yeah.
One thing is the only thing that I'm going to go with is the fact that WWE will never miss a chance to announce the attendance in a stadium, and they didn't do it.
Right.
So that's the thing that I was like that was not a sellout. That because they never miss a chance to do that.
Yeah, it wasn't a
But
sellout.
do they ever sell out an event in Riyadh?
I don't know.
They haven't been. The first one I think they did, but the ones after that they haven't. They haven't really even
Gotta
come
load
close.
that box.
But it doesn't matter. It's a paid show.
Yeah.
You know,
they're-
it's a
yeah.
paid show. They're not. They don't get any of that money anyway.
They're not getting. It's not a ticket that they're getting the money for.
The
It's that
government
they already
is
got their
paying them-
$175 million.
Yeah, they're paying them X to put a show on, and that's what it is.
But I read I didn't realize that it was still so controversial. Like WWE in Saudi Arabia is still controversial to like the old guard there. And the other thing was it was like fucking 4 a.m. when that show was or whatever
Dude,
it was.
over at like 3 a.m. Right?
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
it was. Yeah, it was late, and they're fucking lighting fireworks off for like 30 minutes.
Fucking, they had church in the morning and people were lighting fireworks off. Joe, you're. I know we got a story here. We're talking about WrestleMania 42. This lineup card, is this something that you came up with, or?
No, this was just ChatGPT. I
Okay.
said, based on all the rumors out there and everything we know, like so far of who's wrestling who, put together a theoretical card.
Because all right. So the number one, it says night one, which I don't agree. I don't think this is the night. I don't think this is a night one fight. I think this is the night two closer.
Yeah.
World Heavyweight Championship, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
Just
matches
take the
officially-
nights, take the night, what night one and night two out of it. Don't even care. But the matches, just look at the matches.
Punk versus Reigns. Reigns won the 2026 Royal Rumble. He came out at Raw, and I mean that was a fucking great promo. That was like
It was
like, this is
amazing.
like the height of wrestling this year so far. Like that was a great promo between the two of them. They all threw jabs. They both threw jabs at each other. And know what I did? I called it out when we were there. They were selling a Philly is the best in the world shirt on the back,
Yeah.
and when Punk came out, his said Phil is the best
Yeah.
in the world. But when he was in fucking Cleveland last night, it said Cleveland's best in the world. He didn't fucking block that out. Like, credit to the man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I respect that.
We don't like anybody, and I mean, I hope he played it with the same sense that I'm thinking that he played it in.
Yeah.
So, do we think that's the night two closer, 1-on-1?
I think it's my
it
two
is.
closer if
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah, I think it has to be. I think Roman's a household name. CM Punk is pretty much a household name. I think that's a good night two closer.
The only reason I'll let you guys talk some wrestling.
Wow.
The reason why I'm saying like I'm a little like I don't know is because the way they build last night. Because Finn popped out last night and did this whole "I want to fight you" Punk thing, and then Punk came out and like lost his fucking mind and did the whole "I'm fighting everybody, I'm a fighting champ," blah 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 blah. When he was supposed to have an interview with Michael Cole was like, "Yeah, I do have a question." He's like, "Why are you being stupid and chancing the dream matchup of WrestleMania ever?" And like, just those words kind of make me think like they're playing something here.
Don't they have like Fastlane or some shit? They have another pay-per-view they have to sell.
We still have Elimination Chamber. Well, it's going to be Elimination Chamber. It's going to be
okay.
Punk wants a fight in Elimination Chambers in Chicago. Finn wants a fight Punk in Elimination Chamber at Chicago because he beat Finn at Belfast.
That's pretty good. I'll tell you what, I'm not a Punk fan at all, but he's been a good champion.
He's been fighting.
Ooh.
He's been going, man.
I hope so.
I honestly
think Judgment
Finn
Day should
is
just
gonna
go
lose.
away.
We're definitely set.
I think that's
we're setting up for the leaving of Finn and Raquel.
I think we said this
Judgment
last
Day.
year.
What's left of Judgment Day?
Raquel,
left?
Roxanne
They
Perez,
won't.
Liv, Finn, JD McDonough, and Dirty Dom. Yeah, he's been MIA for like 3
So
or 4
JD
weeks.
McDonough's not on TV. 3 of them are girls. Okay,
Where the
and then
fuck
you
is
have
JD
Finn
been? I haven't
Balor
seen him in a little
and
bit.
Dominic Mysterio. And Dominic Mysterio is kind of like on his own. He doesn't come out. He comes out.
He
with
popped
Liv
out
Morgan.
last night with Liv. He's still the Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, but Judgment Day as a stable now is almost like, to me, it's like a
yes.
chick stable.
Yeah.
It's Liv, Raquel, and
Yeah,
what's her face,
Roxanne.
Perez.
Yeah, I mean they're already laying the groundwork for it to fall apart because they Liv fucked over Raquel at the Rumble.
Yeah,
if you
Judgment
remember.
Guys, Judgment Day was a thing and it was an established thing
When
at
Edge was still
Yeah, Edge started that.
Edge started it, yeah.
with what Damian and
Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
Rhea, right?
No, Rhea came later.
Later
but,
and later, yeah.
Yeah. But Edge started it.
Oh, shit.
And
they've been around for a
turned
long
on
time.
him, right? They turned on him, and
Yeah,
that's
and
when he left.
Yeah, like after a month, he left, and they were done.
Well, that's been a while.
They've been around for a long time.
Yeah, it has been long. I mean, and Carlito. I mean, they've lost Carlito and Damian Priest at this point, right?
Yep.
What is Damian Priest up to at this point? He's kind
He
of just in no man's land.
He just fought
Carlito.
Well, he has that thing going on with Aleister Black.
Yeah.
That's good.
I
for him.
like Damian. He's kind of like grown on me since
one eye guy.
I think
Yeah, I was the black.
40.
He just looks awkward in the ring with his I don't know.
He's
got,
just so
like-
fucking big.
he's
He
got little
tries
legs.
to do the problem
His
with Damian
choke
Priest.
slam's legit, dude.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff good, but the problem with Damian Priest, and
Yeah,
this
he's so
I think
tall.
Kevin Nash said this, he's a big man, but he tries not to work like a big man.
Right.
He tries to do like fancy kicks and spinny shit, and like it's not. You're bigger than everybody. Just smash. You know what I mean? And when you see big guys doing pirouette kicks and shit, if a guy
It
his
looks too
size really
telegraphed.
kicked you in the head, like it would knock your fucking head off.
Whatever, I'll do what I want.
But
Yeah.
But I mean,
think he
I
tries
think-
to do too much.
Punk versus Reigns, I think we all agree it would be
Yeah,
an
it's
amazing
gonna
match
happen.
because those two will build it.
Yeah. No,
Wait.
no, I disagree. Completely disagree.
Go ahead.
I think Punk is going to be building
Oh,
this
yeah.
by himself.
Oh, well,
because
yeah.
Roman will not
It's
be
part-time.
back until like the week before WrestleMania.
Well, they did announce that. No, they announced Roman's schedule for Raws. He's got like 5 Raws.
Really?
On the
Does he?
they came out with a Roman's Road to WrestleMania, and it's like 6 Raw
Okay.
episodes.
Okay.
I got the email yesterday. I'll look for it while we're talking. But yeah, they like listed all the Raws that he's going to be on.
Yeah. Well, I mean that would make it better, but again, I just seems like that could be a possibility. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I mean I agree with that too.
What's they
OTC
say
live on the road. 3-2 in Indianapolis, 3-16 San Antonio, 3-20 Boston, 3-30 New York, and 4-13 Sacramento. That's the final Raw before WrestleMania. So
Yeah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Raws before WrestleMania.
Yeah, he's doing a Raw. He's taking 2 weeks off. He's doing 2 Raws. He's taking 2 weeks off, and he's doing the one before Mania.
Yep.
So
Yep,
this is
yep.
going to be primarily Punk building this.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the second, and then it's 2 weeks off, and then he's doing 3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Or no, 3 in a row, and then he's taking 2 weeks off.
Oh yeah, Roman's gotten better.
Roman's gotten way better, yeah.
I mean, Punk's way better on the mic.
His last promo
Roman's
was
good
actually
in those-
surprisingly very good. That sold me on the
Philly,
match.
I thought that was really good. Yeah, I thought it was good. The second match in this lineup is
Yeah, that was dope.
the current champion Jade Cargill versus Liv Morgan. Just give Liv the belt and call it a day. Just give.
Did she defend the belt yet, Jade, or no? She hasn't, right?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe once.
Well,
once.
no.
since
Is
she's
she
out.
Not at all.
is she
It
gonna
has
play
been
into
all.
it though? Like, at least be a good heel and play into it. Is she gonna like play into like I don't need to defend this thing? Like that's a good angle for her. She's not a
I don't
face,
know.
right?
No, she's
No.
Yeah. So like, if I were her, I would say I hope she doesn't wrestle until Mania. Like I would. That's when I would roll. I would do.
You're not gonna see her until WrestleMania. She's gonna come out and she's gonna, they're gonna try to sell
yell.
the feud with whoever she's going against. But I'm pretty sure she's gonna lose the belt at Mania, and it's gonna be a surprisingly short match. And I think that might be the last time we see Jade Cargill. That
Wow.
experiment is. Yeah, I do. I really think so.
I mean, she's not a good worker.
Really?
Just to try to make it happen, man.
Why do you think they threw the belt?
Thing with
She's
her-
got the look.
She looks like $1 million fucking. I mean, Vince McMahon used to talk about something. I think I mentioned it on the show before. You got to have when a person's walking through the airport, you don't know who they are, but you look at them, you know they're somebody. Like,
Right.
she's got that, and a bunch of the guys have that. Like Drew McIntyre walking through the airport, he looks like somebody.
Mhm.
Yeah. Randy Orton, all those guys, they look like something. There's a few guys that don't
monster.
look like anything. Like I've seen CM Punk in real life, and he looks like a regular guy.
Well, speaking of Drew McIntyre, that's the ChatGPT number 3 match. The undisputed WWE Championship. It's a 3-way match between Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, and Jacob Fatu.
I
do
can't.
not like this.
You don't?
No.
I love it.
I don't.
I
They're
love
starting. They're starting to build the Rhodes and Fatu right now. They're putting that together to get them having some beef. We already have the Rhodes and McIntyre, but yeah, now we have Fatu in the mix. I don't know if that plays out before WrestleMania and we get a Fatu versus somebody. But ChatGPT wants to give us McIntyre, Rhodes, and Fatu. Chris, you love this. Why?
Because I just love the three. Like the three of them in it. Maybe not for Mania. Like I'll just say this: I love the idea of the match.
You love the 3-way.
Rhythmic ball play.
Rhythmic ball play. But I would like to see Drew get a one-on-one match for Mania. But typically, you're gonna have the one, which will be CM Punk and Roman. I do believe that'll be the match. A triple threat here makes sense to me, and I would like to see that one. So I like Fatu getting the light there. Cody is Cody at this point, and Drew. I hope Drew wins though. I want Drew to win that match.
I don't
like it. Just because I don't like triple threats at WrestleMania for the championship. It should
I
be
agree.
one-on-one.
I don't want to see Cody and Drew anymore. That's my thing. I'm kind of tired of it.
I just think it's if they went one-on-one at Mania, would you like that, or would you like?
No, I'm tired of the two of them two fighting. It's been a year and a half now of those two fighting.
Yeah, that's true.
Now wait, is the World Championship belt
Undisputed.
starting to exceed
Well, I mean, Raw's
the other one now?
Raw's got the
Is
better
it better
show.
than the undisputed belt?
Yeah.
Clear as day.
Because it feels
And
like
you don't have that. Like you don't have. I mean, who's? It's Cody, right? Like it's Cody and I guess Drew.
I think that aura switch is based on who has it though too. Like it's whoever has that belt. Like if it went back to Cody,
yeah.
it would be probably Cody's belt would be number 1 and Punk would be number 2. I don't know though. Like,
I don't
that's-
know.
I don't
Kinda
know
even.
about that one. I think
Punk's doing a good job, man. That's number 1 right now.
Yeah, it's 1 and 1A. Clearly now it's like Drew's like the secondary champion and Punk's the A. It's like 1 and 1A, But if you put that belt on Cody Rhodes, then what is it? It's 1A and 1A. Or it flips.
But
It probably
it's
flips back.
I don't know if it goes 1A and 1A because there's the lack of opponent in that show. Like, okay, Cody's fighting Jacob Fatu or Cody's fighting Drew again. Like, there's nothing there. Like, who do you put over there? Do you put Obafemi over in SmackDown because you need some hype, or do you put who's the other guy that just came into?
Royce Keys is going to be on SmackDown this Friday. Yeah.
Yeah, or do you like they need something? I don't know. The other, the next match is the Intercontinental Title Showcase. LA Knight versus Finn Balor versus Obafemi versus Javon Evans versus Bronson Reed in a ladder match. That sounds like a lot of people dying.
You're not going to have Obafemi in a ladder match.
Or
no
Bronson Reed,
chance. Well, no, Bronson Reed jumped from
He's
what was
been
it?
in ladder matches.
I hate doing that shit again. He did that Elimination Chamber.
No,
or the War Games where he broke both of his ankles.
Tsunami from 40 feet up in the air.
Yeah. I don't know about that one. That's a little crazy.
And they'd be doing LA Knight dirty, too. Just having him fight for the IC title. That'd probably be what he gets, though. He'll win the IC title again at WrestleMania in a ladder match. Clusterfuck of a ladder match with, you know.
Yeah.
You're going to get Javon Evans, though, at
doing crazy shit.
in a ladder match. 100%. Yeah.
The number 5 match is the United States Women title. Charlotte Flair versus Alexa Bliss versus Tiffany Stratton versus Julia.
All right, whatever.
Something's getting ready to happen between Flair and Bliss. They're already setting it up. That's going to happen.
But I feel like that's got to be a one-on-one. That's a
I agree.
One-on-one.
Number 6 to close the night. The career killer. Gunther versus Brock Lesnar.
Nah.
I don't think that. I think it's Rey Mysterio.
Oh,
I think they get Lesnar, dude.
I
hope it's
Gunther's
Rey
next
Mysterio.
victim's Mysterio.
Oh, that's a good one. At Mania would be amazing because Brock's got more in the tank, and I want Brock versus Oba. I want that match.
They set that up, dude. They showed that. That's got to happen first.
I think this match does happen, and I think Gunther eats a loss here because, you know, it's not going to be – I don't think it'll be Brock Lesnar's last match. It's definitely an attraction, and this is going to be like a last-minute thing. I think the way to do it would be like – Gunther needs an opponent for WrestleMania. He's talking shit for a few weeks, and the week before, or it's like a surprise opponent kind of thing at WrestleMania.
I got one. So you have Gunther versus Ray Night 1, and it's a laydown, and then Brock needs an opponent, and Gunther, thinking he's hot shit, goes out there, and then he gets beat. So then that sets up the next one. No.
That is the reason, because that would make Gunther look like a fool. And you can say a lot of things about Gunther as a heel, but saying that he's never been in a role where he looks foolish.
I thought he entered a challenge. Like I thought he had called someone and answered a challenge, and he had shown up. That wasn't that long ago. I'd have to double check that one. That seems like it would be in his MO to answer a challenge like that. This would be something that he took for granted.
Gunther hasn't lost since Jey Uso, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that was the last one.
Which was a terrible.
Yeah, which fucking
that was terrible.
That was terrible. All right, what else we got? We got the end of the show. Let's wrap this up. The last of the matches for night 2. What's saying got a little crazy here and went a little...
just skip that.
Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker. That's happening. Something with the
I
Vision
think
fallout is going to happen.
He's not going to be ready to go yet, Braun.
No, they said they hope he's back and ready to go for
by
Mania.
WrestleMania. Yeah, they even said it on the show last night. Tag team showcase. If this happens, this is a wrap for the Usos. The Usos versus Lucha Brothers.
Lucha Bros got to win that.
Yeah.
100%.
And then that means Big Jim's done. He's out for a while, and Jay's back on his own. And then they have a surprise legend / special attraction, Stone Cold Steve Austin segment cameo. I mean, a legend's going to be brought out. They need to at this point to get sales back up.
Yeah, they need to announce somebody.
Maybe he could actually run over a fan this time. I know last time all he did was hit the...
And she sued them.
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
Steve Austin had his quote-unquote last match several WrestleManias ago when he went against Kevin Owens in a street fight. I don't know if you guys remember that.
Yep.
Vince took that horrible stunner. It was the last Vince McMahon WrestleMania.
Yeah, wasn't that the one where he came out and smashed the beers with fucking Pat McAfee and all that shit?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
Well, all right, with that, we say goodnight.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.